Hi, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I'm Vera. I'm a special needs mom to a son with Down syndrome, and two of my children also have a rare disease called Hirschsprung's disease. And so painting has been my stress reliever. And I'm excited to continue to share with you on YouTube. So today we are going to paint this floral fall bouquet. So I hope you guys enjoy. And if you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. All right. Okay, so to begin, we are using my hot press paper by Fabriano, 7 by 10 size, and I am also using, I've got my cup of water, and I'm using the, that's the wrong brush. Here's the brush. Using the Scepter Gold 2 by Winsor & Newton. And this has become my favorite brush. It's the size 8. And so let's begin. So to begin with, we're gonna start with the red first, the red florals, and we're gonna mix together some Winsor red with a little bit of lamp black. A little black goes a long way. Get some of that paint off my brush. Okay, so quick strokes. Don't overthink it. I find that if I just quick do it without thinking, it will turn out much better. So, and don't try to overwork it like I am doing right now. And then I gotta make some more paint here. Okay, got the main one, and I wanna go in and do the black before it dries. So I'm actually gonna grab a size 4. This one is Princeton Velvet Touch, but you can use any smaller size brush. Some lamp black and burnt umber. More on the darker side, and we're just gonna go in here and dot in a circle. Okay, now set this to the side. Go back to the red. Okay, gonna do this one up here a little bit. Okay, now I've got these red pieces in there. And now we're gonna go to the cream colored. For these, I'm using some yellow ochre and some lamp black. Lots of water, especially for that first layer. And kind of the same similar shape, big swashes of brush strokes, paint. I should have added just a tinge more black. Okay. All right. I see here that we're gonna just clean that up so it doesn't continue to bleed. And now the two down here. And on this side. All right, and now we are going to add the green so that we kind of know where to put the fillers, little flowers. Actually, no, before we do the greens, let's add the dark brown into the center of these cream colored florals. This is the same burnt umber and lamp black color. Okay, got that in there. Now we're gonna do the green. Sap green, lamp black. If you're new here, this is my go-to green that I use in pretty much every painting, and I usually add some burnt umber as well if I want to tone it down a bit. So just add in some stems, going to your florals. And then I'm gonna add in up here for these little yellow flowers here. Actually, before I do that, before I add the green, I'm actually gonna put the flowers in. So for that, just some yellow ochre with some burnt umber, mostly yellow ochre though. A good fall. And this, I'm just like making little W's with my brush. Okay, let's see here. And some down here. I think that's good. And then I'm gonna add this red one over here to the left. I forgot to add that one. So we're gonna add that in. It's kind of like a flower starting to open. And I see I also missed this red in the center, but we're gonna just skip it and forget about it. And actually, I'm going to add, no, I think this is good. I was thinking of adding another red one, but I think we'll leave it like that. Now back to the green. Adding some lines to the green. Connecting them all together, adding some leaves. I hear this beeping outside my house. I hope you guys cannot hear that. Not sure what they're doing. Some more. If you're having a hard time making leaves, I would suggest that you go watch my watercolor leaf tutorial. It's pretty, I go in depth on how to paint leaves and my technique for it. I think that at the end of the day, everyone needs to learn how to do it themselves, but there are some tips and tricks that you can use to learn. And so, yeah, feel free to go watch that. Right now, I'm just kind of adding leaves, some greenery in where I think it would look good, and kind of fill this space up before we go adding the second layer of on top of the florals. This is kind of a thing where you kind of learn the more you paint on what leaves look, where to put the leaves. Okay, I think I like how that looks. Okay. Now we're going to add in the second layer of all the flowers. So let's see here. All right, so we're gonna pick up that red again. I'm gonna add just a little bit of black, make it just a tad bit darker. And we're just gonna go over it like kind of the same brush stroke directions, not filling the entire thing in, just kind of going with our intuition and just, yeah, like that. As you can tell, I'm not covering the entire painting of the floral that I did before, but I'm just kind of adding some strokes on top to give it dimension and just adding more visual interest. I'm gonna add the black in right away in that center so that we are doing that when it's still wet. Okay, moving on to the light colored ones. When this side is still wet, you gotta be a little more careful that you're not touching the wet paint and smearing it. I'm usually pretty good at that, but it's easy to fix as well. So if you do smear, it is usually fixable. Okay, adding in the dark on the cream colored florals. Okay, I shocked myself on how fast this came together, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. All right, goodbye.